Well, hi, it's me, Dave. I am on another Katy Trail adventure. If you follow my YouTube channel, you probably know that I like to go on a Katy Trail across Missouri. I've gone all different ways, west to east, east to west, end to end. I've done it relaxing. I've done it physically challenging. There's a lot about the Katy Trail I like, and there's different ways of doing a Katy Trail ride. So this one is going to be unique because I am going to see how far I can go in one day on an e-bike. My original goal was to try to get all the way across the state like in one day. As I did some of the math, I realized that the e-bike, while it's great, it'll help get you going a little faster. The amount you need to charge the bike to get across the 239 miles or whatever it is across the Katy Trail, it's just going to take too long and eat up a lot of your day in charging. But I'm going to see how far I can get. I have a plan together. I'm going to take a couple charging stops along the way. I can only use the lowest level of assist on the battery, and that's what I'm going to do. So it's about 3:30 a.m. right now. I'm going to get started here pretty soon to make the most of my day. I'm doing this as a fundraiser. I'm doing it like bike-a-thon format. I'm doing a fundraiser for Bike MS, which is an awesome cycling event that I love to do every year in Godfrey, Illinois, just north of St. Louis on September 9th and 10th this year. And part of the deal with Bike MS is you need to fundraise to get money for curing MS. That's the goal. So I thought I would do something fun and get a per mile pledge from my friends and family and see. So that they're going to pledge per mile an amount, and however many miles I go without needing to sleep or camp or get an emergency pickup. That's how much money they're going to send me for my Bike MS fundraising. So pretty excited about it. Every mile I go is going to be, I think, $7 more towards curing MS. So I think that's going to be a great motivator for me to keep going because I know it's going to be hard. So I got here yesterday. I took the Amtrak from St. Louis and got dropped off in Lee Summit, Missouri. Which is kind of the southeast suburbs of Kansas City. And then I took the Rock Island spur down to the Katy Trail here in Windsor, where I'm spending the night. Yesterday was super rough. It was like the hottest day in a record high day. 104 was the temperature, and the heat index was like 110 something, I don't know.
All right, approaching Medford. The first stop on the Rock Island Trail, 18 miles into the trail. That is the longest segment of all the Katy or the Rock Island Trail. It was a little hard. It's hot. It's just starting to cool off a little, but it was hot and humid that whole 18 miles, hour and a half I was going. All right, continue on. Got about 20 miles to go. No, yeah, about 20 miles I think to Windsor, where I'm camping tonight.
It was a rough day. My legs are cramping here in the hammock as I slept tonight. So, it is what it is. It's not the best way to start with cramping legs, but today is supposed to be much cooler, so that's the good news. So I'm just going to take it slow and see how it goes. And slow and steady is going to win this race for sure, because we're looking at, it's about 220 miles from here to the end of the Katy Trail in Hawkins. I don't think I'm going to be able to go 220 miles in a day, even on an e-bike. It's just not going to, it's going to take too much time in the seat and too much of my leg power to get there. But we'll see. Like I said, the further I go, the more money I raise. So I'm just going to see how far I can go. And when I can't do it anymore, then I'll call for a pickup for my wife, or just camp, pull out my hammock and do that. So, all right, that's the plan. I'm going to take you along with me. I have no idea how this day is going to go. It's going to be crazy. I'm about to start here. Obviously, it's 3:30 and dark, so that's going to be interesting. I don't really like riding on the Katy Trail at night. I've done it a couple times. It's a little spooky. It's just there's spider webs and animals and all kinds of things. So, but at least it's cool. It's not hot like it was yesterday. So, all right, I think I'm going to get started.
All right, it is 4 o'clock. It's time to rock. There's the bike. She's all packed up. She's a beauty. It's got a range extender on it now. We bought that kind of for this trip, just so to get the most mileage possible. So in theory, that goes 120 miles without needing to charge. On the Katy Trail, it looks like it's more like about 100. Now that's in the lowest level of assist, so that's barely covering the the weight of the bike, and maybe giving you maybe 2 miles per hour or something like that is what I find, but not a lot of assistance. So most of this is going to be on me. I'm staying in Fairfield. No, I can't remember. Farrington Park. It was lovely, very nice. I stayed in the shelter, although I did just notice this morning there's a sign that says no camping in the shelter house. Sorry, I did do that. I didn't see that sign. I just strung up my hammock here underneath, and that was great. You pay $10 online. You get the shower house is right over there, and the showers were wonderful. Cold water, which I wanted at the end of that hot day. You can get hot water too, of course, but when I just put it on all cold and it took my breath away, it was perfect. It chilled me down because my body temperature was hot coming in last night at 8 o'clock in the dark. Oh man. Oh, and then Wi-Fi too. It comes with free Wi-Fi, so great place to camp if you're in Windsor and you're biking. There's also RVers behind me, so it's not just for bikers, of course. It's just a nice little city park that they allow camping, which is super awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Windsor. Okay, so it's about time to get going. Yeah, I'm excited. I have no idea how this day is going to go. There's a book out there that I actually haven't read. I mean to, but called The Comfort Crisis. And basically the premise of the book is that we in modern society are just too comfortable. And it's healthy to do things that really challenge you. And so I think the author challenges people to do occasionally, maybe it's once a year or something that they think has a 50% chance of failure rate or greater. So I think that falls in this category here. I don't think I'm going to be able to do the whole Katy Trail distance, 220 miles, but we'll see. Everything's going to have to go perfect. No maintenance problems. And no weather, and I don't know if you just saw lightning behind me, but there's some lightning around in the area. I don't think it's going to be an issue, but we could hit some, so that's going to be interesting. So anyway, if I don't make it, I don't make it, but every mile raises some more money for Bike MS, and I'm excited about that. And let's hit the trail and ride in the dark for a couple hours, and hopefully everything goes well, and I'll see you probably when the lights come back on. Okay, made it to Sedalia, 25 miles into my ride, which means I have raised like $160 some odd for MS, so that's great. Yeah, it wasn't too bad biking through the dark in the Katy Trail. I'd done it once before and it was pretty sketchy, but no critters, no strange encounters or anything like that. Spider webs, hit a lot of spider webs, but yeah, it's okay. I can deal with those. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Just went to Starbucks in Sedalia. Got myself a pumpkin spice latte for the first time this year. Seems a little strange because yesterday it was 104 degrees, but you know, happy fall, y'all. Okay, gonna keep going. Just gotta keep steadily cranking out the miles because it is going to be a long, long day. Let's go. Oh boy, got a really strong headwind and a little bit of rain. That's not good. It's making my battery drain, and me too. Oh boy, it's gonna be one of those kinds of days, I think. Alright, it's raining for real now. Not just a light rain anymore, but real rain. Not great. Hopefully it's a small passing shower. Ah! Almost a boon belt, maybe I can take shelter there. Oh yay, it's the Rocheport Tunnel. Hey, that's cool. All right, just finished my lunch at Merriweather's Cafe and Bike Shop in Rocheport, which is an awesome place. Their food is so good. They're very bike friendly. They just let me charge my e-bike right there in front. They were so friendly. And they got a great water bottle filling station, and I love this place. So yeah, the schedule is looking kind of grim. If I was to go all the way to the end of the Katy Trail, it looks like I'd be finished at 4 a.m. And that schedule keeps slipping too with every trailhead I get to. So I don't know, it's not going to happen, I don't think, but we'll see how far I can go. There's some rain. Well, the rain has stopped here. It looks like in St. Louis it's pretty rainy. The front is like in front of me. So I don't know if I'll catch up to it. I kind of doubt I will. So that's probably good, although the trail has been kind of wet and slow because the front has passed through here. So, oh well, we got that to look forward to too. But all in all, I'm having a pretty good day. I feel so much better after that burrito al pastor and coffee. And now I got some power. Now I just want to charge for another, I don't know, 20 minutes or something to get a decent enough charge to get to my next charging stop, which is, I think, Mocaine. Okay. Yeah. All right, I'm in Hartsburg and I am charging the bike right over here in this pavilion and volunteer park that I've camped at before. And I decided to just lay out my sleeping bag and take a little snooze. I'm gonna do my main charging stop here instead of in Mocaine like I was planning, because it's available, it's good. I'm under shelter here if it starts to rain, which it kind of has been on and off, and I could use a little rest. So about 45 minutes, I'm gonna close my eyes. Okay, so I got a full battery now, well, pretty close to full, and my battery is charged because I took a little nap right up there in the pavilion. So I am over 100 miles now, which is super exciting. 102 miles in to this crazy ride, so that means I've raised $725 so far. and I'm still going. I'm gonna keep going as long as I can. Just got a awesome pledge while I was riding. So an additional 50 cents per mile, and then now that I'm over 100 miles, he's going to donate $1 a mile. No, $5 a mile. $5 a mile, which is amazing. So I'm really going to try to make the most of that and see what I can do. So thank you, Justin, for that. And then I promised shout outs to everyone who gave 50 cents or more. So let me go through that list real quick here. First and foremost, Michelle WK, thank you so much. You are an amazing person, very generous. I put it on Quincy's Facebook, and like within 5 or 10 minutes, you texted me and said, I'm in. So you're a wonderful person, very generous with your time and talents and money, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And then Mary D, thank you very much too. Also a very generous person who I know does lots of philanthropic efforts. So thank you, Mary. Becky P, thank you. Kaiser, you're awesome. Carter, thank you so much. You're amazing. Normally you ride on Bike MS, but I know you can't this year, so thank you for contributing to me. That's so nice. Patrick, thank you very much. That was very unexpected. Yeah, what a great guy. Arnie and Jan, thank you. Bones, that was crazy. I haven't talked with Bones in several years, I'm afraid, and he reached out to me, saw it I guess on Facebook or something, and contributed that. So thank you so much. Wes and Carol, the best in-laws I could have, and my mom, thank you, Mom. And rounding out the list then, Rebecca B, Casey, Peggy, and Christine, thank you all very much for making this happen. This has been successful beyond my wildest dreams, and I need to get riding so I can start making money and putting your pledges to work. So it's time to go. Thanks. All right, well, I just got bad news. This cable that goes to the range extender, I always got to remember to plug it back in after I charge, and I forgot, and it just kind of dangles by the pedals. It's supposed to look like this, but it broke badly. The pins are all bent, and it's not good. So I think I'm done for. I got 50% battery. That might last me an hour till dark. I told my wife, my lovely wife, to come start heading this way whenever she can. So that's going to bring the adventure to an end. I probably got another, I don't know, 20 or 30 miles that I can do before, and that'll be about when it gets dark. So it was a great trip. I don't know if I'll have light, so this could be goodbye. Thanks for coming along with me. It was a great adventure. I rode 132 miles, so that I might get over 150, maybe. We'll see. So, okay, I gotta get riding. Daylight's wasting. There goes the sun. Bye. All right, I made it back home. I got the bike all cleaned up here. It's a couple days later. I made it 141 miles total before ending in Portland, Missouri at dusk. That's where I waited in a bar, eating a bacon cheeseburger and onion rings as I waited for my wife to come get me. So she did, and I'm so grateful for that. Yeah, it was, and then, oh, by the way, we drove home, it rained hard. So I think it all worked out. I think I made the best decision there. So glad I did it. I raised over $1,200 for MS, and that was what it was all about. And I thank everyone who pledged and donated. And yeah, ride Bike MS, if not this year, which is September 9th and 10th, 2023. And if not this year, then next year. It's a great time. So thanks again for watching, and have a great day.